Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining us for another Wednesday night episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast. We appreciate everybody in the live chat that hangs with us every Wednesday or any Wednesday. If this is your first time, thanks for joining us. If it's your 50th time, thanks for always joining us. If it's you never miss a show, thanks for always joining us. I'm your boy Tate here in the building with the fellas, the triple OG, Shannon White. Shannon, what's happening, man?
I'm just excited about where the Steelers are, where they're heading, and talk all about it tonight.
Yeah, man. How's the weather down there in West Virginia?
Cold.
Yeah.
It's wintertime.
Yeah, it was cold here today, man. Cold is relative, right? Like I'm from Ohio, and I used to deal with whatever Big G dealing with right now. That used to be me 20 years ago. I grew up in it. But now I'm DC cold, like 27, 30 degrees is cold. So I know that's nothing to you, Big G. It used to be nothing to me. That's why I said cold is relative.
Bro, you done went east and got soft. You done went east and got straight soft, man. Man, it's cold. And guess what? It ain't even really cold. It's cold, but it ain't that time yet, bro. Like, it's coming. That time is on the way. You know, with a hawk is out there waiting on you to come on outside. You could have, man, it gets so cold up here sometimes, man. You could be fully covered, fully scarfed, hat. Tate, remember we used to wear the galoshes to keep the wind from busting our face wide open, man?
Yeah.
So we can see.
What you talking about?
The ski galoshes. Remember we used to wear the ski galoshes?
Yeah.
We used to wear
I
the
didn't
ski
know
galoshes.
galoshes. I thought they were just ski goggles. But
Yeah.
I wore them because that was what was cool back in the mid-90s. That was LL Cool J was wearing them.
Bro, I wasn't trying to get no ice flakes on my dang on eyelashes, bro. It was, man, it gets cold. Nose hair freeze all up and everything. It's cold, man. It's cold. So,
Yeah,
but it
man.
ain't time yet. Not yet. It's on the way.
Man, Quad Father just say, man, like damn, it's cold out here.
Hey, where you at, Quad? Where you at? What city location? Because it's cold up here. Quad probably somewhere where it's nice and warm. He probably in Tennessee or South Carolina or somewhere, man.
He probably on the east too, but it ain't cold like it is in Ohio. In Jacksonville.
Oh Lord. You know what? I'm about to hit him with the stopping sign, man. We ain't even got into the show yet, dog. Come on.
Man.
Jacksonville, Florida? Yeah. Automatic. Automatic. Where the stopping sign at? Jacksonville, Florida. Come on, man. It's got to at least be 70.
No, he says 47. He says 47. And relative to Florida, because I go to Tampa and Orlando a couple times, 2-3 times a year, because that's where my wife from. That's cold to them.
Come on, man. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. Stop it, bro. It ain't. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on up this way, Quad Father. We got something nice. This how it's going to be when them SEC teams travel north for the playoff. They're going to see what time it is, for real. It's going to be some shivering.
Standard said in Cleveland getting that lake effect.
Hey, Cleveland ain't no punk. I'm from Ohio, and I'm scared. I'm from Ohio. I'm scared of Cleveland, dog. Like, I'm straight to Shannon. I'm scared to death of Cleveland. Like, I'm like, Somebody say you want to go to Cleveland for Christmas or Thanksgiving. I got family up there, and I'll be like, nope, no, I'm not going. I'm gonna stay right here.
It's definitely cold there. It's the same. They get about the same weather they get in Youngstown too, though.
Yep, yeah, all the way across. If you go Toledo across all the way through Youngstown,
that
all the way
over I-80, that I-80, the Ohio Turnpike, because you way north, going all the way across.
Yep.
By most of the Great Lakes anyway.
Yep.
So yeah,
Buffalo's kill destination though. That's the last kill destination. It's Buffalo. You're gonna get some murdered in Buffalo with the cold.
Buffalo's by one of the lakes and the Niagara Falls and all that.
Yep. Freezing.
Shannon, you in Southwest Virginia, right?
Yes.
Is it
right near the Virginia border?
Is it mountains there? I know the
No, we're more flat. We look more like Virginia. Now we have mountain ranges around us, but we're a plateau where I'm from.
Okay, but just west of you in Tennessee, what mountains over there in Tennessee?
Well, Appalachia goes all the way down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
To the top of Georgia.
Look at Chaz talking cash money, talking about fellow from San Diego. Chaz, you need to come back this way and get some thickness in that skin, bro. Because your blood is too thin out there in California. You need to come on back this way and at least get 2 seasons for the cold, man. You'll be straight, bro. Yeah, I'd be scared for you to come to a Steeler home game right now. You're cooked. If you came to a Steeler home game right now, it's all over. It's adios, muchachos. You calling in sick for the rest of the time, for the rest of the year. Straight up, you go.
And we're gonna cut the break in just a second. Acknowledge some of the people in the live chat, but I want to say this real quick. The Steelers had their highest scoring game since 2000 this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The last highest scoring game that they had in 2000 I was at, it was the Bengals. It was at Cincinnati. The Steelers versus the Bengals. That was a Kordell Stewart game.
Yeah. It was cold. It was freezing. It was freezing. I remember that game.
Yeah, it wasn't super cold, but I was living in Ohio then still.
Yeah.
So it's relative. I was used to it. Probably would be cold to me now, but it wasn't cold then.
Yeah.
But I think they put 48 on the board against Cincinnati that day.
Chad said he's sticking out to San Diego, dog. He said he's sticking out to San Diego. He said he can't. he said I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it.
The homie Luke Cage. It's strictly Steeler Nation night. Are we going to blow these brownies out this weekend? Ooh,
wait till we got on deck. Wait till we get to it. I got some. Yeah, you're gonna see Luke. Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me shout out some of the people in the live chat. Feel free to jump in, fellas. Of course, the chat general, number one in our hearts. Number one general, Afton in the building. Steeler girl in the building. Felicia, what's happening in the building? Rob Lightfoot, Brandon Watson, Johnny Gold, Lewis. Johnny Gold, Lewis. What's up, Johnny? 28 in Georgia? I know.
That's for real. That's for real because they can't handle that.
That's cold for them. Yeah, I got some people down in Georgia around Atlanta and stuff. And a couple years ago, it kind of just lightly snowed, maybe some hail, and they lost their minds.
Yeah, that's for real.
They do that around here, around the DMV sometimes too, because it's so transient a place. Like my wife from Florida, she don't even like driving in the snow at all. I don't know that nobody likes it, but people handle it.
Yeah.
Here you get people from so many places, and everybody out there on that beltway or on 295 or something, just doing what they know best. It's not always the best thing.
Correct.
Yeah, mother of Aston, George T. Go ahead, Big G.
Especially if you get some folks from by my way. The Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, that Chicago. Yeah, man, we drive like fools, even in the snow. We don't even care.
Yeah,
we going 90 down the freeway in the snow. We don't care.
My neighbor is from upstate New York. Then he, got late into high school, maybe sophomore, junior year. They moved to North Carolina. So he was in the car with me one day. This was years ago. He was scared, man. Like, man, come on, man. I've been driving this my whole life, man. I'm not doing nothing dangerous.
Get out of here. You're being soft. Come on, man. We're being soft, man. We take risk around here, bro. We still got to get there because, Tate, Shannon, you might know this too. They ain't calling no snow day for us. If you get a foot and a half, oh, no, come on into work. You ain't getting no snow day. They don't care nothing about you, bro. You got to get there.
Hey, man, we had to walk to school.
Shannon, true story. I swear to God, true story. From the time me and Tate was in the kindergarten, all the way to our senior in high school, our principal, the guy who does the school board and everything, he canceled school 2 times the whole time we was in school. And that includes the blizzard of 1978, bruh. He only canceled school 2 times. And his rule was if the dog couldn't go outside and pee, if the dog could go outside, y'all went to school. Mm-hmm. Dog, he had us out there, man. Dog, he had little kids in trouble, dog. I'm talking about walking in a foot and a half. He ain't give a damn. He ain't care nothing about us, bro. We had to go, bro. We had to go to school. He didn't care.
Right. T. Riley lives next to the Ohio River.
Oh yeah, it get cold.
Where at T. Riley? Ohio River went a long way.
Yeah, but if north, it gets cold. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Justin Meineke, Mike on Weather Channel. What's the outlook for the game? I don't know. Anybody know the forecast for Pittsburgh this weekend?
It's gonna be cold, but I don't think they're getting any snow. It's gonna be cold. I think it's gonna be like maybe in the 30s or the 40s. I'll look it up when we go to commercial break, bro.
Okay. Well, yeah, Chaz and yeah, man. So we think we all pretty much caught up. Let's go ahead and cut to the intro. We'll get a quick break in right after that. Then we come back and get into the Steeler news of the day and the weekend. Break down the game Sunday against the Cleveland Browns. So we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Wednesday night Pump Your Brakes podcast. Again, with the crew. Shannon the Triple OG, Mr. Algorithms himself, the homie Big G, and myself, the homie Tate. Fellas, the Steelers this week. So wait, Shannon, you kind of opened up already about the Steelers, and you're just happy to see where they're at, what they're doing. So what do you think thus far the season? And I feel like they lost the 3 games they lost. They lost by like 6 or 7 points, all 3 of them together. Like it wasn't a lot. So I think they left some chips on the table. They should have beat Dallas, and they should have beat the Browns, man. I don't like the play calling after Jackson got the interception, they didn't try and aggressively get the first down. So I blame that. I can take the Indianapolis loss. In Indianapolis, the coach jumped out on us quick, and we were fighting back. I think we could have came back had it not been for that QB center exchange going wrong. I think we was on the way down to maybe tie that game up. But Shannon, so what do you think about the season so far, man?
Well, I'm excited. We're seeing offense that we haven't seen consistently since 2018. We've seen a little bit at the beginning of 2020 before the wheels come off of the vehicle. But Tomlin always had been, and he had that veteran presence at quarterback he could trust. And he did not have that. He did not like having Kenny Pickett and these young guys. And then he also coupled that with the worst offensive coordinator I've ever seen. So you had an incompetent offensive coordinator, you had incompetent quarterbacks, and he just shut it down. It's just going to be run, short pass, punt, and let the defense try to win it. Well, this year, I did not want Russell Wilson. And I was on the record. You go back and watch the shows. I didn't want Russell Wilson. But now looking back and seeing the ex-players and how much respect they have for him as a person. And if you listen to them talk, these are grown men. There's nothing to dislike about Russell Wilson personally. But he was second in the hierarchy right under the head coach in Seattle. Now, we know Russell Wilson, he don't do strip clubs. He don't do the things that a lot of the guys do. He is more like a father figure that really wasn't that much older than a lot of his teammates. And so it was hard for him at times for them to listen that if he said it, it was just like Pete Carroll saying it.
Mm.
So guys like Metcalf and other guys that had trouble with him, even Wagner had a little bit. It was because of his place in the organization. And I think there's always jealousy. I mean, your wife's Sierra. You got a beautiful family. You're rich. You've got a lot of power in an organization. So when he went to Denver, it was just a disaster. It was a bad culture fit, especially when they hired Sean Payton. He comes to Pittsburgh. He's lauded for his experience. He's lauded for his father-like figure leadership. But he is not number 2 in the organization. Mike Tomlin is the clear and only number 1. So now Wilson can be like a father figure. He can be like a mentor leadership-wise. But he doesn't have to worry about jealousy. And I think we're seeing that pay off. Now you have Arthur Smith, a competent offensive coordinator, and a competent quarterback, and a proven leader in Russell Wilson. So what has Tomlin done? He's backed off. He said, y'all work this out. And, I think that your quarterback needs to be your offensive coordinator because he's out there experiencing it. He's seeing what he's seeing. But you have to have a competent offensive coordinator to design the right plays and set them up and design guys open, scheme guys open, different things. Arthur Smith, we know, is capable. So he's allowing Wilson to audible, to change the plays, to RPOs, to whatever is necessary. Things that they wouldn't let Justin Fields do because Fields does not have that experience and he's not the proven commodity. So I could not be happier because we seen against Cleveland, as you said, Tate, the offensive play calling was very conservative in the weather. At the beginning of the game when the weather was pretty, they should have been going downfield. And they played conservative. This game, they got behind early. It didn't matter. Even after the pick 6, which was ridiculous, Wilson is slinging it. And he's attacking the seams. He's attacking the middle. He's got weapons. He just got to use them. And that was the best game at quarterback we've seen since Ben Roethlisberger. Easily, bar none.
So, including Mason Rudolph's best
exactly,
game.
Exactly. And I'm super excited about that. This team can score when necessary, can win in the shootout. And we're seeing the defense had a tough game, but who rose up? The Stars. The Stars continue to rise up in key moments and make game-changing plays. So, I'm just thinking this team, I was thinking it was going to take another draft, another free agency period, and then next year have an established quarterback and they would have a real shot. This year could be more than I expected.
I'm digging it, Shannon. I'm digging it. I'm digging all. Matter of fact, you about to get the full facts, Shannon. You hit your opening statements was full facts. You get full facts. Gotta believe in it, bro. Gotta believe in it. Tate, so your question was. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, what do you think of the season to this point?
I could sum it up in one word: contender. The Pittsburgh Steelers is a contender.
Yep. No fugaziness.
Nope. Well, Tate, we've been talking about for 2 years, ever since Omar Khan and Waddle came into Pittsburgh, that the mindset and the mentality was to build the Pittsburgh Steelers very similar to what they did in Philadelphia. They were going to build the trenches, get tough guys all across the field. The issue or the question was coming into the season, who was going to be the tough guy or the leader playing quarterback? And that's where, people were split about who should do what and how. I still believe in both quarterbacks. I think that both quarterbacks are mentally tough. I think that both quarterbacks are physically tough. And I think that both quarterbacks really want to win. So that was the key component for the Steelers. But they're tough. And in today's NFL, if you're tough and you have skilled players, and you got guys that buy into systems and believe in the coach, you can win it. And so the Pittsburgh Steelers are a contender. I mean, I know we still haven't got the credit that a lot of us was saying from the very beginning, that we knew that Pittsburgh was this team. We still, from a national media standpoint, we still haven't gotten any credit. But this team is a true contender. I'm not scared of anybody. We can line up.
We're actually 5-0 against teams currently in the playoffs, AFC and NFC, whoever they are.
Facts. And I'm not scared of nobody. I don't care about Philadelphia. We're going to get them in a couple of weeks, and we're going to show you we're not scared of them. I really don't care about Kansas City, because they fugazi. Tell you, if you want to talk about a team that ain't for real, that's a team that ain't for real, right? I can't wait till Christmas. Wait till the end of the show. I'm going to tell you how hyped I'm about Christmas. But I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of Buffalo. I'm not scared of Detroit. I'm not scared of nobody in the league where I'm like, ooh, they're going to get us, dog. We beat ourselves more than anybody has beat us.
Most games,
Yes.
We beat ourselves.
Hey, Big G.
Yes, sir.
You have to give credit to Con and Waddle because the big key word for me is depth.
Facts.
You have two quarterbacks with more experience and more talent than what we had. You had depth across the board. But how many teams could lose the guys for a period of time, like a Highsmith, and bring in a Herbie?
Facts.
Now, I was totally wrong about Herbie. When they drafted him, I see football player. I see great athlete, great motor. He's going to be a baller. But I said probably off ball.
Yeah.
And because of his lack of reach at height.
Yeah.
I was wrong. You can't block him.
Yeah.
And now you got him backing up Highsmith. They went out and got Dennis Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give them guys credit. They keep building this roster.
Well, listen, Shannon, I agree. I've been on other platforms and I done said it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Tate, I said this on this show weeks ago. I said, name me a better defensive backfield than the Pittsburgh Steelers in the entire NFL. Ain't nobody still challenged me yet. People been talking about Kansas City. Kansas City is big trash. Get them out of here. The best defensive backfield in the league, depth-wise, 9 deep, is the Steelers. The best linebacking core, if you count edge rushers in the NFL, is the Steelers. The best running back core in the NFL is the Steelers. Maybe the best 1-2 punch at quarterback in the league is the Steelers. Come on, man. Come on. They've done an outstanding job building a bully, but even more so, building a contender. So that's how I feel about our season, Tate. We're contenders. We can win the whole damn thing. We can win the whole thing. For real. We really got a shot.
Guess who's coming back?
Oh, I know.
Corey Trice tomorrow.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you all this. And I done caught hell on this one. And I don't care. But I done caught hell about it. Corey Trice is just as good as JPJ. His issue is health.
Yeah.
Remember we said we talked about how he's an avatar and how you get them 2 big old avatars out there on the corner and ain't no NFL ain't got nothing for him. That boy's healthy. Now we just need prayers. We just need prayers for him to stay healthy the rest of the way. Yeah. Stay that way the rest of the way. That boy's a dog. Man, let me get my sign out, man. Y'all done got me hyped coming on the show. I done got hyped already. Where my dog sign at, man? Go ahead, Tate. Go ahead, bro. I'm passing the mic. Why find my
I was just going to say, as great a job as Dante Jackson has been doing, I think 5 interceptions, top 5 in the league in interceptions.
No, he's leading the league, tied for the league.
No, somebody got 7.
I thought somebody got 7. Maybe it's just AFC league.
It could be just AFC.
Yeah, he leads the AFC. He's second in the league, Tate. You're right. He's second in the league.
But so that's a win. Omar Khan for that trade. I think we was all worried about that trade and Steelers not getting a receiver. I think Russ has unlocked the receiving core.
Facts.
Yes.
George Pickens, Calvin Austin. Fryer got his 3rd touchdown a year the other day.
Yep.
Mount Washington tape. Mount Washington.
Mount Washington looking good. They use them a little bit more. Yeah. And they finally went to taking what the defense is giving them. Russ has had more passes in the middle of the field the past 2 games and this season for the Steelers than he has in any other year in his career.
Facts.
He usually throws outside the hashes. But now he's using the whole field. He's dumping it off to Najee and Warren and hitting Fryer move, going on a post down the middle, down the seam. I mean, he just unlocks the offense. Now, if we get good O-line play, which the O-line has been getting better, then our offense is formidable. I would
have hated to see what Troy Fautano would have looked like. Man, I hope we get Troy back before the end. Because if we get Troy back, and look out. Look out, bro. Hey, it's going to be problems.
Frazier had his worst game against Cleveland in the snow. Not that it was, terrible bad, but if you really watched it, broke it down, he missed some blocks. But let me tell you something. He pancaked a few Bengals. He looked great against the Bengals.
Shannon,
That's the thing about him. That's the thing about him. If he has a rough one, you guarantee the next one he's going to be dominant.
He was so aggressive, bro. He was getting down the field penalties called on him.
Exactly.
He was ready to go kill somebody.
He was 10 yards down.
Yeah, he was ready to go kill somebody, dog. I seen him. I watched that all 22 film twice, and I was hyped both times. Tate, you see that super chat we got from old Captain General Governor Claude Bishop himself. You want me to read it, man? You want me to read it?
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Claude Bishop, man, he said, great show so far, gentlemen, but a little too much BS in the beginning. But I really do appreciate you 3. Man, Claude, I appreciate you too, man. I do, man.
Yeah, man. We won't even address the BS, man. We just was talking about the weather everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe he just wanted us to get to it, man. I understand it. Because maybe Claude finally feel good about the Steelers, man. Maybe.
It's about time. I remember how bad he was talking about Russ and Justin Fields.
Oh, he was talking.
You remember that? You remember that?
He was talking bad. He said we was trash. Russ was trash. Justin Fields ain't no quarterback. I got receipts on you, Claude. Don't think I don't remember. I mean, we sort of created a matrix off of some of your statements, Claude.
And your boy, man, last king of Scotland.
Oh yeah. That boy done disappeared. He done shriveled up one in a hole somewhere because he's so mad that the Steelers is killing people now. He don't know what he's like. Well, I don't know. We got another super chat, man. It's from Corey Brown.
Corey Brown.
Yeah, thanks for the $4.99, bro. He said if the O-line holds up, we could be contenders for the Super Bowl. Fellas, what y'all thinking?
No, I completely agree. I mean, the Steelers are built for December football. I mean, the style of play. And like Shannon said earlier, I was happy that they were able to win a game on offense. The defense made some plays, but you know what? We need to see that. We need to see we don't just win 20-14, 20-17. We need to put some points on the board. And as great as a quarterback as he is, that day, Russ outplayed Joe Burrow.
Facts.
I mean,
full facts. Go ahead, man. Keep going. Full facts.
Joe B threw for three bills and 3 tubs, but he also turned the ball over 3 times.
Yeah, punishment.
2 fumbles. Go ahead, Shannon.
The big fine. The big one.
Oh, dang, Devin. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. The only thing I was going to mention is we all have a plan. But sometimes the plan gets sped up. Or it takes a little longer to get there. Well, this time, we're there quicker than any of us expected. And Russell Wilson, he's hot. He's they're on a roll. They're improving. When's the last time you could say the Steelers are improving going into the end of the year? It's been a long time.
I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna say chip or bust.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I'm almost to that point, man.
Listen, you have to strike when the iron's hot.
Yeah.
And this team is hot. They got to keep this momentum going. and ride it into the playoffs. And then you never know what'll happen.
Yeah. Tate, we got another super chat. We got a super chat from Chaz H.
Chaz H. JPJ been playing like butt. Cam might need to start. Nah, man. JPJ is like Najee for the offense. You know, yeah, JPJ get a little handsy sometimes, get some pass interference calls, but he's a physical cornerback that can be physical with some of the best receivers on opposing teams. And like Tomlin said this week, we live with the penalties. I'm not gonna take it out of him. There's some stuff technique-wise we can watch film and try and, you know, coach him up on some different things. But nah, you want him playing just like he playing. Tomlin said he played the position like a serial killer.
This is the first time they're missing Patrick Peterson. And the reason why is Peterson could have taken him to the side and say, too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you're too handsy, you're too much grabbing the pull. You know, you got to be judicious with how you're doing this. And he got 6 penalties, 5 accepted, and he earned every one of them. And he just has to back off a little bit and try to play the ball a little more.
You know what they need to do? They need to make him practice in boxing gloves.
Yeah, somebody said that during the game.
When he's practicing, they need to put gloves on him so he can't put something on his hands where he can't grab.
Yep.
And then make him, and then, you know, we back. And then because in the NFL, y'all know these guys are pros. They're the best of the best. But sometimes that repetitional thing that happens during practice, you see that directly carried from the practice field onto the game.
Yep.
So he needs a week of practice where he can't grab. So, like, you got to put something on his hands where he can't get a hold of the guy and make him run, and you'll see that transition into the game, bro. That's my thought.
I agree.
Take the quad, dog. Look what he did.
Oh, thanks, Quad, for the $2 super chat. He says, Minka pick 6 this week. Book it.
I'd be happy with a pick.
Right.
I think he's playing great. I have no problem. But the ball just ain't found and he might get used to.
I think officers are staying away from him too, though.
That's part of it, but I mean, even when the ball's tipped, you know, used to he was around.
Right.
Now Jackson's getting the benefit. Somebody else had a tipped interception earlier. Oh, Elliott. Other guys are getting them, not him.
Right.
Hey, y'all, before I read the super chat, I got to tell y'all, they are assassinating the last king of Scotland over the live chat, man. I'm talking about they are assassinating that dude. I hope they assassinate him so bad he come back on the show and apologize to everybody because he was giving us grief. All the shows on Steel Curtain Network. But he done disappeared. I don't know where he went.
He was super chatting.
Yeah, he went to
I
where?
mean, you can't say he was. I mean, he just had a different opinion.
Right.
He in Munchkin Land and Oz Land, Shannon. Tate, we got another super chat. Corey Brown for the $1.99. Corey, he said, we can now win anyway. This is needed.
That is needed.
That is needed. Yeah, that's facts.
That's because we can score, we can shut somebody down defensively, we can make special teams a factor. There's a lot of ways we can win. But
one of 5 teams in the NFL, it's top 10 offense and defense.
Yeah, one of 5 teams.
Yeah,
facts. That's big facts. Facts, absolutely.
Okay. Well, fellas, we're going to go ahead and take our last break real quick. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not going anywhere. This is for our audio platform listeners. We have to hear a few words from our partners, pay some bills, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast for the last block of the show. We got about 26, 27 minutes left. Another super chat. That's from Brother Man.
Yeah.
Brother Man on the 5th floor.
On the 5. Yeah, Brother Man on the 5.
Go ahead and read it, Big G or Shannon.
It says Steelers need consistency and discipline pretty much. I don't disagree. But I'll tell you the thing we need more than anything, health. We took our lumps at the beginning because of injuries. Now we're getting guys up off of IR and all the different things. We need health. If we stay healthy, I'm telling you right now, the league in trouble. The league in trouble. We might hold up that number 7.
Well, I agree with him from the aspect of Pickens, Joey Porter Jr., and Broderick Jones.
Facts.
Those 3 are very high strung, and they are very demonstrative. And when you do that, you put the X on your back, and the refs are looking for you.
Yeah.
Pickens' second penalty when he does this number.
Yeah.
And they gave him 15 yards. Multiple guys did it in the Sunday.
Facts.
No penalty.
Facts.
But when you got the X on your back, they will watch you and they will penalize you.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying stop that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what has to happen. Tomlin has to say no. It could cost us a game.
Did you see how Tomlin got at him in the game? No, I watched the clip. Tomlin, I think I sent it to Shannon. I think Tate, I sent it to you too. He grabbed him. He went over to. They got a live mic on Tomlin, and he said, "Look, bro." He said, "Look." He said, "Hey, look at me." And Pickens looked up at him. He said, "Hey, man, we gonna need you, bro. Mm-hmm. Shake that mess off. Stop with the shenanigans. Let's play football and let's go out here and win and show them we champions." And he said, "I'm proud of you, man." He said, "I'm proud of you." And he wished him on over the sideline. So going
there, that's a segue real quick to talk about Hard Knocks last night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it, Big G?
Of course I did. I watch Hard Knocks now. Come on now, especially AFC North. Yeah,
well, that's why I watched it. I didn't watch who was it this year? Was it the Jets? No, it was the Jets last year.
Some garbage. It didn't even matter. It was the last weeks is about our division, dog.
It was the Bears.
Yeah,
the Bears was the Bears.
That's big job. Let me get my sound. Go ahead, Tate. Go ahead.
Big G. Everybody except you is saying Caleb is going to be a player.
Well,
and you'll see. But besides that, the show last night, man, I thought it was great TV. I've always liked Hard Knocks. I just don't watch it as much if it's not a team I have any interest in.
Yes.
So but now at the AFC North, and to look at it. And if you watch, you guys know Tomlin was the star of the show, not even trying to be the star of the show.
It wasn't close.
No.
Right. It wasn't close.
It wasn't playing.
No.
And it wasn't playing. It wasn't playing like that either.
That was it. He wasn't putting on a show.
Right.
It was just him.
It was just him. You're right, Shannon. You're right. And I mean,
but what I thought was so impressive is you watch the Ravens and how their organization looks. And then you watch the Bengals and the Browns. And the Browns are so desperate to be relevant. They want to be like the Steelers. And here's the Bengals coach falling apart, saying, we got to be physical like the Steelers. And he's losing his voice. And he's about ready to pass out. I got to be the Steelers. We got to be like the Steelers. You have a winning culture or you don't.
That's facts.
And the Bengals have got to 3. They've lost all 3, but they have made 3 Super Bowls. But you look at the Browns, and that's why they celebrated when they beat Pittsburgh and Cleveland in the Snow Dome, because to them, that's like winning the Super Bowl, because that's as close as they've ever got.
And that's as close as they're going to get.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't fake culture. Yeah. And with Tomlin, they're just showing the regular stuff, and we're seeing a winning culture.
Tate, your boy Luke Cage again, bro. He out there. You want to read him?
Yeah. Y'all think Tomlin like Higgins enough to go after him in the offseason?
Oh.
Because he speak highly of him. Yeah. He called him because he's one of those guys, but you got to pay Higgins. And we decide if they're gonna let go of Pickens and not pay Pickens, they may go after Higgins.
But have you seen how many games Higgins has missed the last 2 years?
Higgins is injury prone.
I mean, Pickens ain't missing games. Knock on wood. But
would y'all take Pickens for 1 year or 1 year or 1 year deal? A lot of bread for 1 year. Higgins. Would you take Higgins for a lot of bread for 1 year?
He ain't gonna do that, man. Why would he do that?
Get another contract.
He gonna get a contract. So say you paid him 1 year $40 million. He can go somewhere else and get three years $100 million. But with a certain amount guaranteed.
If the Steelers have the quarterback situation settled,
yeah,
you've got Tomlin for at least 2 more years.
Oh,
guys are going to want to come and play with Tomlin, especially if they have a competent quarterback.
Oh, and he take a little discount just to come get a chip with the culture. Oh, Shannon.
Hard Knocks is going to show what Tomlin's like behind the scenes. Yeah. That's only going to help. And it might help him win Coach of the Year if they go on and win the division.
So let's talk about that real quick, Shannon. Another segue into it. Tomlin for Coach of the Year.
Facts.
And these are the Vegas odds right now today. So Coach of the Year.
That's garbage.
Yeah, I mean, so how do we feel about the Coach of the Year?
Dog, Andy Reid at plus 550, get him up out of here. Get him up out of here.
He's 11-1.
And they cheated for 4 of them. Come on, man. Let's tell. We on Wednesday, PYB, we tell the truth. They be cheating for the Chiefs, man. They cheated. Come on, man. Get him out of here at plus 550. No way.
I don't understand why Harbaugh is there.
They some dogs.
I mean, he's turned it around. I agree with that, but they like 8-5, playing for the last wild card spot. I mean, come on now. Everybody nationally outside the Steeler Nation picked the Steelers to finish last in the division.
Yeah. They picked the Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers to finish 3rd and 4th in their division, but we done showed they was talking mess. We was talking about we beat a good team, the Chargers. We beat the Broncos. They garbage. Okay, how I look now? Them teams are some dogs. They get in the playoffs. They ain't going out without a fight.
That's the AFC team is NFC team is Atlanta. We beat them too.
Yeah. But get Andy Reid out of here. Get him out.
So Shannon, as you see it, your top 3 coach of the year candidates right now.
In my opinion, oh boy, well, definitely Dan Campbell.
Yes.
Definitely Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
And oh boy, shoot, who's the coach in Washington?
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, I think he's done a really good job with that team. They're exceeding my expectations. But let me say something. If you can take his time management and his challenge flags difficulties away, I think he would have had more respect and been in these higher ranked in these polls and these odds than he is. If, every coach has a weakness. And time management is something that he's always had some issues with, and he never could challenge a play to save his life. But I thought they had taken that away from him, but they still haven't.
Yep.
Right. I'm going to say I got Dan Campbell, Mike Tomlin, two of the same as you, Shannon.
Yep.
And Kevin O'Connell. Because Minnesota was picked to be trash.
Yes.
Their rookie quarterback they was going to play coming in was out for the whole season. They've resurrected Sam Darnold.
That's true.
And they're 10-2, right on Detroit's heels.
Yeah,
facts. Tate, I got all 3. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. The only other guy that I would throw in the mix is Harbaugh. That's the only. Harbaugh would probably be a strong 4, but I'm with the top 3. That's it.
That guy Green Bay, he's doing a good job too.
We got a lot of talent though, man. He got a lot of talent over there, man. Green Bay.
Yeah, but he's really made Justin Love. He's really pulled a lot out of him.
Tate, we got another super chat, bro, from Sean Manahan. Hey, Sean, I ain't seen this dude in a minute. What's cracking, Sean? What's going on with you, bro? Sean Manahan said Hard Knocks could win Tomlin the coach of the year. It could. And it should. He should have been won it. But he definitely is in the mix, and he should get it based on how he finishes the last 5. So I agree, bro. How about y'all?
Well, we all said our 3, so yeah. I mean, yeah. I agree that exposure this time of year, they got some big games coming up. So Hard Knocks will be going on the week they play the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Ravens again. I mean, so he gonna get some nice exposure during big game weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, can you take that down? The odds.
Yeah. Where?
I can't see you guys.
Oh.
But yeah, after the Browns game, we got the Ravens, the Eagles, and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That right there will have you playoff battle tested.
Yes.
So I want to see how we do in them games. But
we can't be any blowouts.
We winning out.
We can't have blowouts.
I'm calling it. We winning out. I'm calling it right now. We ain't losing to nobody.
If we win one game and beat Baltimore, we win the division. Just like that.
That's in the bag. I'm talking about trying to put the NFL on notice. So the national media starts giving us some respect. I'm talking about putting on, we went 4-1 minimum. But we winning out. We winning out, bro. All right, man. Get up out of here. There's no reason for us y'all, we can play any type of football. We can run the score up. You want to play in a phone booth? You want to get nasty and dirty? Whatever you want to do, let's do what we do. We got the best kicker in the game. I mean, what you want to talk about? We got a great. Listen, I love our special teams coach. That boy bought it with the bazookas. he got the big bazookas from like when we was
Danny
kids,
Smith,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about it. There's bazooka rappers flying all over the sidelines everywhere. Come on, man. We got that squad this year, bro. We got that squad. What are you talking about? Just a little amount of rest is what worked. No, we all right, bro. That's why
this one.
Come on, Quad. Come on, Quad.
You get too hype out here in these streets, man. We gonna run the table. Just say, man, if we go 4-1, we'll be good.
I'm 4-1. I'm satisfied. 3-2, I'm pissed. With 5, listen. My expectation is to win out. 4-1, I'm okay. I'm satisfied. But 3-2, I'm pissed off. Shed it to kumbaya. Shed it to kumbaya, man. I'm pissed. Look, get up out of here. We supposed to win, bro. It's time to win.
It's only 5 games left, Quad.
4-1. 4-1 is the minimum. We supposed to win. Period. Let's win. That's what we about. Let's get some.
I like us better against some of the tougher teams and playoff contenders than I do some of these teams like we slip up against Cleveland and the Cowboys and the Colts. You know what I mean? That's why we 5-0 against playoff teams, because when it's a big game, we step to the plate. You know? So this game against Cleveland, the matchup wise, but it's payback. It's payback at home.
Facts.
So I put that one in the win column. Rob Lightfoot got you going over there to hang out with Claude and Tim Lyons too, Big G.
Rob, you about to get put up in the matrix, dog. You better be careful.
Yeah, I hate to always point out when I'm right, which I usually am. I know what you're going to say, Tate.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll point out when you're wrong.
Well, but that's why you don't happen very often. But Dante Jackson is suspended for a game, and what he's suspended for is hilarious. He wouldn't go in the game.
Deontay Johnson.
Yes. Deontay Johnson wouldn't go in the game because he's probably pissed that he didn't get to play against the Steelers either. they done figured out what I already knew. The guy's a bum. He was a terrible fit for the Ravens. He won't block. He has no physicality, and he has no heart. I've been a fan almost 50 years of the Steelers. There's only been a handful of guys I didn't like, and he's one of them. I never could stand him, and I'm so glad he's gone. But I thought that was something that he's already got suspended, and he's been with them, 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Right. Sean Manahan with the $5 super chat. Thanks, Sean. We definitely appreciate you, bro. Glad you back. If we're locked in the 2 or 3 seed, week 18 against the Bengals, do we rest players or play to win? Man, I think if you locked into the 2 seed, you can rest.
That's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way, because you want to have the highest seeds you can.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I mean, I don't think you can worry about injuries. I mean, you just got to play. The Steelers use a lot of players. So I think you just play like you've been playing, man. You get TJ a breather, Alex Highsmith with Herbig and Preston Smith. You got that rotation going. You're going to get Montravius Adams back. He can jump into the rotation on defense. You got 4 solid inside linebackers. You can mix and match. Who else? The defensive backfield is loaded.
Facts.
Is loaded. So yeah, man, I don't think you rest anybody. Maybe you let Justin Fields play that game and give Russ a rest break. But I mean, overall, I think you got to play him. But real quick, man, let's get into some of the stuff. Real quick.
Going on there or something.
That's his Christmas hat.
Glitter. It's like if I had night vision problems. I don't know.
I put this hat on specifically for this game because Tate know my language. Tate knows how I get down. And I'm saying they're about to get lit up like a Christmas tree. The Cleveland Browns about to get lit up like a Christmas tree this week, dog. They're going to be blinking like this Christmas tree because sparks going to be flying up off of them as soon as we get done handling our business. Lit up like a straight-up Christmas tree with sparks coming up off of them. I can't wait. And the main one that's going to get it is Myles Garrett. He going to get it. He's going to get it.
Real quick here. Do you think we continue to play the same way and mix in letting Russ cook in there? I feel comfortable with Russ back in the pocket now. He ain't took the same sacks the past couple of weeks that he was, prior to that. Myles Garrett got him a few times, but Myles Garrett was beating people to get him. He's not just standing in the pocket and just letting the pocket collapse around him and taking sacks. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's moving, using what little mobility he has left, which is still probably a little above average, probably a little more in pocket awareness and mobility than a lot of quarterbacks still. He's probably top 12 in being able to manipulate and move around the pocket.
Yep.
So do we think that's the recipe? Letting Russ cook?
What kind of dinner you want? A Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner? I mean, which way you want it? We in between holidays, so they about to get fed some kind of way. So let him cook. Let him cook. Let him do what he got to do. Let him go for about another 350, 3 touchdowns, sprinkle in a little Justin side, a side dish and all whatever else, and let that boy cook. Let him go.
So fourth quarter passing, this year. Russell Wilson, number 1 passer rating in the fourth quarter.
Dog.
That's winning time.
That's a dog.
Winning time. Winning time.
That's a dog.
Winning time. So I say don't get away from it, from the running game, but you can mix it up and pass on first downs.
The whole thing, Tate, was there was called runs on first downs. What happened, Russie audibled because he saw the Bengals didn't have anybody in the middle of the field. That's why Najee ran out of gas, because Russ just kept throwing him the ball. Najee ain't
Yeah.
used to getting all the passes like that, running around. Najee was out of gas over there, sucking on oxygen. He was like, Lord, Russ, stop throwing the ball to me. I can't get me out of the game, coach.
I said last week that the middle of the field's wide open. Just let Harris or Warren float right into the middle and hit him for 7-8 yards. You could do it over and over. Now, I'm going to tell you what they need to do with Myles Garrett. Even if it's a penalty. Back in the day, Conrad Dobler was a player for the Cardinals.
Yep.
When it was St. Louis Cardinals. And he bit one of the Steeler guys. And so they had a little something, a surprise for him later on where he would never bite a Steeler guy again. Well, here we've had Myles Garrett running his mouth and act like he's better than TJ and everything. What you do is you chip him, but I don't want him to chip him with Harris or Warren or a tight end. Bring over a guard, pull over McCormick, and blow him up. And put him on the ground. He won't like it.
No, Shannon, this is what you do.
And the rest of the game, he ain't going to be running that mouth and doing that crap.
This is what you do. You go double tight to his side. And you go double tight to his side, and it's 3-on-1. And tell Moore, I don't care if you touch the inside guy.
Yeah.
You
and
3 guys, and then you get him on the ground.
Yeah.
And you get nasty with him.
Yeah, you
on the ground. On the ground.
To open the game, you blow him up.
Yeah, on the first play, it's double tight to his side. And you tell Moore, no matter what, hit him.
Yeah.
And then Pruitt hit him and Washington hit him. And then you get him on the ground, and then now what? Because if you want to fight, we got 3 of the dogs right here. If you want to fight, we can do what we need to do right now. And blow him up. It'll mess him up the rest of the game.
Oh,
he's a front runner.
No.
He's just like Derrick Henry. He's a front runner. He can't handle when the pressure's on him like that. That's why he disappeared the rest of the game, Tate and Shannon. That's why he disappeared. He's a front runner. Get him out of here.
So, Big G, give Jay Upperteeth the full facts.
What did he say? I missed it. Let me go back. Oh, yeah, there it goes. It said offensive looks good because Russ can audible. That's 150% full facts. That's 150%.
Yeah, and he audibles correctly.
Yes. That's the full facts.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, that's what Justin wasn't free to do. That's what Kenny Pickett was not able to do yet.
Yes.
Mitch Trubisky was a veteran that just couldn't do it. He just would throw off his back foot and Mitch was just trash. Mm-hmm. And Mason was okay.
I was noticing Garrett, he's so great. He's talking about how great he is. And he gets all this one-on-one coverage, blocking. And I've noticed he has 10 sacks. And TJ Watt's had a down year being doubled and triple teamed. And he's got 9.5 sacks.
Get him out of here.
He can still lead the league this year. If he has a couple of hot games.
And I'm sure way more forced fumbles.
Oh, yeah. Tackles, everything. He's ahead of him. But here's Garrett. I want to see if somebody blow him up.
Yeah.
Double tight to the strong side. and tell Moore, I don't care if you block the inside man or not. Hit him. And then and 3 dudes hit him. All at the same time. Punishment.
So I think we pretty much got through everything. Trying to see. Oh, wait, so no, this is one last thing. How many Steelers make the Pro Bowl?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh.
that's as starters or just make the squad?
Just make the Pro Bowl. Make the Pro Bowl.
All right, so I'm going to go Zach Frazier, George Pickens, Muth, Najee, Russ, JPJ, Queen, Hayward, TJ Watt, Minka. 10. And Elliott's going to be close. I'll go 10.
Wow.
I'll give them 10. Not just starters, but just total roster 10.
Okay. What say you, Shannon?
Well, I hope they're all going to have to skip because they're going to be busy.
Right.
To be realistic, Boswell, TJ Watt.
I forgot about him too.
TJ Watt are given. Cam Hayward is a given. Then Pickens is going to be in the discussion. Frazier, as the number 2 behind Humphreys, will be in the discussion. I think Elliott's had a better year than Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, so that's 6.
So I think I would put Elliott as a possibility.
Najee got to go. He leads the AFC in rushing.
Derrick Henry's in the AFC. What are you talking about?
No, Derrick Henry's in there.
He's second in the AFC in rushing. It's him, Joe Mixon, and Najee. That's 1, 2, 3.
It's still going to be how they finish out the season. I thought Mixon was ahead of him, but I could be wrong. That's all the guys I know for sure right now. Now it could be Killebrew,
special teamer.
Yeah, and Christian Kuntz as the long snapper.
JPJ gonna make it though, Shannon.
I think he's just, again, it's going to be how the end of the season plays out. But he's had so many penalties. He'll have a really good game, and then he has a really bad game.
Surtain's gonna get one corner. I think JPJ's having a better season than Sauce. So who's the other corner? That's all I'm saying.
I'd have to sit and look at the list. I can't tell you right now.
Najee is fourth in AFC.
Fourth.
Behind he's behind Tony Pollard by 1 yard.
Oh, get him.
11 yards.
Tony
11 yards. And behind Joe Mixon by about 50 yards.
He could catch Joe too.
But Derrick Henry got 1,400.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. He ain't catching Derrick Henry, bro.
Right.
It ain't happening.
Right.
He ain't catching him.
So yeah, man. So okay. I'm probably I thought Big G went Cowboy heavy on the Pro Bowl list like they do with Cowboys. If I'm being realistic, I agree with Shannon, Boswell, potentially Killebrew, 2 special teamers.
Yeah.
On offense, I think if Russ played a full season, he's in there. But because he didn't, and you got Josh Allen and
Mahomes boy.
You got Mahomes being a favorite. Now Russ is more deserving than somebody like, and you got Lamar Jackson. Yeah, so Russ won't make it. But
Joe Burrow put up big numbers.
Oh yeah, Burrow too. Yeah. If Russ had a full season with his numbers extrapolated over 15, 16 games, he makes it easy.
Pickens.
But I got Pickens making it. He got like 60 receptions and 840 yards right now, I think. He has the most receptions over 30 yards in the league.
Facts.
He's averaged almost 16 yards a catch, and he's getting the ball a lot. So like other years, he averaged 18, but he wasn't getting the ball as much as he is this year. He's the go-to guy now. So yeah, Pickens, I could see a case for Zach Frazier, like you said.
Yep.
I'm just doing the offense. Najee could be. Let him pass. Like I said, he's within 50 yards of second place.
Yep. He's gonna make it.
One more big game that shoots him up the AFC rushing leaderboard. I think he can get there. And that's it on offense. On defense, you got Cam.
Yep.
You got TJ.
Yep.
You got I think JPJ too. I think he's a top 3 corner in the AFC. I think Elliott over Minka. Elliott's been a game changer. I mean, he has a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
And he has some splash. Minka don't have any splash.
Facts.
As of yet. So yeah, Elliott. So them 4 on defense, about 4 on offense, and 2 special teamers. So I get up to about 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Jay's upper teeth. Can Boswell be a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
He can be, but they slow to put kickers in.
That's facts.
He's certainly the best kicker in the league as of today, as of right now.
He needs a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he does. He needs a chip. Yeah. He needs to kick a game winner in the bowl. Wouldn't that, man, I would be so happy. If that's how we won with a walk-off field goal, oh my God. Oh my God. I would talk so much mess, man, for like at least a whole year and a half. I would just talk crazy to people. I'd just be like, oh yeah.
Big
and
G.
they say something, I'd be like, Steelers.
He that already.
Steelers.
Big G, you remember? I don't remember when it had to be like 94, 95. We watched that game together over on Elm Street.
You're bringing up bad memories, man.
No. It's when the Steelers beat the Colts and Kordell Stewart had the touchdown pass.
Oh, yeah. I thought you was going to bring up the Super Bowl.
Oh, no, they lost to Dallas that year. Not that one. But, I mean, remember them steak subs from Cappy's, though?
It was hitting.
Ooh, man, I remember that was, man.
People don't even know nothing about them. They was beautiful.
Almost 30 years ago, man. I missed that sandwich.
Yeah.
Cappy's been closed for how long, man? Probably at least 8-9 years.
Yeah, I say closer to. It's been closed since I've been back home, and I came home at 14, and it was closed.
Okay, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But yeah, fellas, so we're gonna get out of here. I think it was another great show. Hey, live chat before you get out here, let us know what you think about the show tonight, and hit the thumbs up. Oh, wait.
We gotta do a score prediction before we go, bro.
Oh, yeah. T. Riley said, any more shows tonight for Big G or Tate and Shannon?
I'm going to bed, dog. I got to work. I got to go to work, man. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't got nothing tonight either. I mean, we got the homies on Friday.
Yeah.
Shannon will be back at you with the Hangover on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Daniel J. Yeah, Big G, we got some stuff to get into on Friday with the homies. But yeah, man, so okay, great show. Great job, fellas. Thanks everybody. Score prediction. Go ahead. Go ahead, Big G. Or I can go first.
Go ahead.
I got Pittsburgh getting some redemption. The Browns were the only team last year to beat them one time in the AFC North divisional schedule. They were 5-1. I think they got the potential to go 5-1 again. So that 4-1 is a good call, Big G. If they split against the Eagles or the Chiefs, I'll be happy. I'd rather beat the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, facts. Me too. Me on Christmas.
Yeah. Brother man, to you. Glad Tate is feeling better. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I got to get up. That's what Big G said. You got to go to work. I get up and go to the doctor in the morning. I used to have to go twice a week for the first month after surgery. Now I got to go once a week. But, you got to do what you got to do. Vincent Bay says 34-17. Rob says 41-10. KB says 33-10. Well, AFLC 7 said, G, how is your wife going to sleep with that blinking hat on your head?
Early and often. Early and often, she going to catch some Z's, bro. Because I'm telling you, after we whoop the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas, I'm keeping it on till the battery go dead. I'm not taking it off for nothing. After we whoop on Christmas, all my Christmas decorations and stuff is coming too, man. My daughters and them did an outstanding job this year for the tree, y'all. So I'm gonna have the tree, the hat. I got all kind of stuff, man. They hooked the brother up.
Yeah, my wife usually like to do stuff, but I don't think we're doing. We hung a wreath on the door. She got a little 4-foot tree she might put up. I don't got nothing to do with that. Mm-hmm. I got out the Christmas decorating business back in probably about 85.
I wish I could. I got too many kids.
Oh yeah, you got kids, yeah. I'm talking about when I was still young at home, I left that to my sister. She loves it. My mom liked it, and my grandma liked it. Me and my brother tapped out early.
They got the whole house lit up. They trying to get me to go out there Saturday and check bulbs, looking like Griswolds out there, just checking the bulbs. Can't find where the right one is busted. They all don't come on right. Yeah, man, I already know. So, but the payback is on Christmas Eve when Christmas Day, I turn this hat on. and I leave it on all day after we whoop the Chiefs.
Did either one of y'all make a prediction yet?
No, go ahead. Tate was talking about it. Go ahead.
I don't remember him making one.
Go ahead. You make it.
He says, ask the last question of mine, Tate. What's the last question?
I missed it. Go ahead, Shannon. Go ahead, Shannon. Do your prediction, man. I missed it.
No, Tate was going to go first.
Okay, yeah.
I was okay. I guess that's the question.
Focus.
I'm looking, trying to answer the live chat question. I got the Steelers winning, man, and I'm gonna say 31-13.
I like that score. I like that score. I'm picking the Steelers to win 38-10.
And super smashing.
38-10 with a couple personal foul penalties against Myles Garrett. That's my a couple or somebody. I don't care which one of them elves get the business. I don't care. I don't care which one of them get the business, Shannon. I don't care. But I would prefer Myles Garrett to get the business.
Got to be Garrett. Got to be.
I'm talking about 30. I'm talking about WWE style business.
Yeah, got to be Garrett.
Get the business.
Pickens elbow from the top rope. I don't care.
Yeah.
Somebody got to get Garrett. Yes.
Yes. WWE style.
Yes.
Somebody on the Browns get the business. Preferably Garrett, but 38-10.
Have Cam Hayward meet him at the 50-yard line and settle it like men. I'm fine with that.
Somebody getting the business. I don't care which one.
I got two predictions. It's either going to be 34-24 Steelers.
24.
34-24 Steelers. Because they go to that soft zone crap and let teams go right down the field at the end. And they let them score, which drives me crazy. But anyway, I'd like to see the Steelers beat the Browns so bad that they fire the head coach before he gets back to Cleveland. Now, listen. They've done that twice. The Steelers have beat the Browns so bad twice before. They fired the coach before he got back home. So I'd love to see it happen again.
Tate, Brumman hits with another 5, man. Brumman, thank you as we close out the show.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Steelers could score 50 this week, but I hope they still win. I would love the nickel. I would love the nickel.
I just want to beat them sound. They don't even got to be in the score. Just physically beat them and dominate them.
Yeah.
Because I heard too much talking from Cleveland fans after that one win that they shouldn't have lost. But, let me go back lastly to Rob's question. Big G, which would you rather have, a 1-1 or a 2-0 record going into an AFC Championship matchup against the Ratbirds?
2-0. I don't want no losses.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but yeah, you take them game by game. Hey, Big G again. Coach Herm Edwards. Why do you play?
To win the game and get done.
To win the game.
Yeah. So
let that be the last note for the week on Pump Your Brakes. We appreciate everybody. Big fact, Shannon said Rob Lightfoot. I guess about your prediction.
I want the coach to be fired too, probably.
Okay.
Stefanski, get them like garbage bags.
I got nothing against Stefanski. He's 2-time coach of the year.
He's gonna be 2-time Mr. Garbage Man after this week. Get them black garbage bags and change their key codes. Get him up out of there.
Get out your paper bags, guys.
Yeah,
if Arthur Smith gets a job somewhere and Stefanski gets fired, he'd be at the top of a lot of teams' offensive coordinator list.
As long as they're in Cleveland, it don't matter to me, dog.
Okay, so we about to get out of here, fellas. Any final words from either one of you before we get out?
Nah, thanks for another great show. Everybody in live chat, we appreciate you guys, man. And we'll definitely see you guys moving forward in the week.
Next Wednesday night, same bat time, same bat channel with the PYB crew. Tate, Triple OG, Shannon White, and the little fella, Mr. Algorithm's Big G. We out. Peace.